This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Hello to everyone. Welcome to another edition of Libertas. This is Tonino Abana. Mitos Magsaysay and Pompey Lavinia are not available tonight, so I'm the backup host for tonight. And with me to help me host this evening's show is Attorney Tanya Lingat.
Hi, Tonino.
Good evening, Tanya.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, you know, Tanya is a municipal legal officer of Mabalacat, Pampanga.
Yes.
She used to also come out in a TV show on GMA News TV, and now she's focusing on the legal profession. Our discussion for tonight will be about Philippine tourism and the prospects of tourism, and Tanya and I will be discussing this issue. And I also came back from a very interesting place called San Vicente, Palawan, which is touted to be the next tourism destination of the country. So siguro, let's start off by me asking Attorney Tanya here, what do you think the main factors are of tourism development dito sa Pilipinas? What should we have in order to improve our tourism here in the Philippines?
Well, first of all, mass transportation.
Okay.
It's very important for the tourists to have easy access to the tourist spots they want to get to. And tourist spots, and of course the economy we have here in the Philippines.
Right. So going back to mass transport, I think one of the biggest issues we have is really the traffic situation here in Metro Manila. It's actually a negative factor it's a negative issue for tourists to come to Manila because they spend so much time on the road.
Yes.
It's a normal complaint that you hear from tourists. They want to bypass Manila because of all of this time spent on the road.
Actually, not only tourists,
Yes.
us also.
Of course, of course.
We spent 2 hours on the road just to get here.
Yeah, so part of the mass transport system that has to be, what do you think should be done in order to improve the mass transport system here?
Well, I think the authorities should plan to decongest the Metro Manila, put offices or tourist attractions outside Metro Manila, and provide other means of getting to these destinations, like another airport or railway system, or another public mass transportation that they can.
So let's talk about that. You mentioned something quite interesting, which is basically infrastructure development.
Yes.
You need infrastructure in order to develop your tourism. I think in terms of natural beauty and natural wonders, we're not lacking in that type of attraction, beautiful beaches, mountains, underground river, and so on. But to get there is the problem, and the government has to address that. What infrastructure have you heard that we should be developing as a country so that our tourism will boom? What's in the pipeline?
Well, actually, just what you mentioned, di ba? Parang just to get to these destinations like the islands, somewhere in Visayas or Mindanao, they have to get sa NAIA. And it's very congested right now. There are a lot of flights, domestic and international. Yes. So I think it's better that they will provide or they will construct another airport near Metro Manila,
yes,
outside Metro Manila, but it's near Metro Manila. So these tourists can have the option to travel to different destinations without congesting Metro Manila and the NAIA airport itself.
Yeah, we've heard about the congestion at the airport and the flights being delayed because there are not enough. Actually, the runway is really, we just have one major runway plus across one runway, and there are too many flights. So
Yes.
the government is planning to develop Clark. I mean, we've heard it for several administrations already, and you being from Mabalacat,
Yes.
which is also an area of Clark. Actually, the jurisdiction of Mabalacat also covers Clark. Do you think it will be a good idea to develop Clark, to add more flights, maybe a better terminal building there so that more flights can just land into Clark and not to Manila?
Yes, actually, Clark used to have international flights. I know they have flights with.
They still have.
They still have.
Yeah, they have
with
a lot of
Emirates,
international flights.
and I
Yeah,
don't know
Emirates.
if they still have now. But it's a good idea that they will transfer some flights from Manila to Clark because it's just an hour away from Manila, and yeah, it will help boost also the economy of Clark.
Well, I heard from sources that BCDA is bidding out a terminal building in Clark, which is going to be much larger than what we have there. I think that will be a big help for us. What the infrastructure project, I think, that will really help the development of Clark Airport in the north is really the North Rail.
Yes.
Yeah, during the administration of GMA, they started on it, but nothing happened during the next administration. And I think the plan of President Duterte to build, 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 yun ang slogan niya eh. Build,
Yeah,
build, build, yeah.
yes.
So the right kind of railway system from Clark to Manila will really help decongest the airport, at least in the.
Actually, now the term of Duterte has a lot of plans with regard to railways. They have the Mega Manila Subway and another in Mindanao, and a connector road between NLEX and SLEX. I think this is the one dun sa ako nakatira ngayon.
Malapit ka nakatira doon, I know.
Yes.
So it's an elevated highway that connects North and South Expressway.
Yes.
And that means that you bypass basically the city.
Yes.
Pero it's a toll road.
Yes.
But that's good. That's good for movement. They should build more roads actually in order to decongest. Maybe more elevated roads. Tanya, I'd like to share with you a trip I made just a few days ago to San Vicente, Palawan. For our viewers, San Vicente, Palawan is actually being touted as the next major tourism destination of the country because it has so many beautiful beaches and nice islands on the island of Palawan. Now, I was able to take a footage. They recently opened an airport. Pinag-usapan natin yung
Yes.
new airport. A new airport in San Vicente, Palawan. And I'd like to show you a clip of the new airport and the new flights that are available there, plus some interviews I did with regarding the flights. Can we please show that on the new airport?
Welcome to San Vicente, Palawan. This is the new airport where you can have flight from different destinations.
We are in Palawan Island Travel and Tours, and we are with Gilbert and Shasha, who are manning the office of this travel agency, and they will tell us a little bit about the flights going to the newly opened San Vicente Airport. Maybe we can start off with Shasha. Shasha, when did the airport open?
It opened last August this
Yeah.
year.
And since it opened, are there airlines available that you can take to come to San Vicente? Are there flights?
Yes, sir. So for right now, we have 2 flights, which is flights from San Vicente to Puerto Princesa and San Vicente to Busuanga, Boron.
Wow, so
Yes.
those are really good destinations. Let's start off with the information on the flights coming from Puerto Princesa. How many flights are there every week coming from Puerto Princesa to San Vicente?
From Puerto Princesa to San Vicente, we have flights every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, which is the departure time is 10 in the morning, and estimated arrival to San Vicente Airport is at 11:40 in the morning as well.
And then what time does it depart from San Vicente to go back to Puerto?
And it will depart around 3:30 in the afternoon and be there at 4:15 in the afternoon.
Now let's talk about the flight to Busuanga, which is the island of Coron. Is that Coron or Busuanga is a different island?
Busuanga, which the airport is located, is another municipality.
Okay. How many flights are there going to Busuanga?
Same, 3 times a week, sir.
And what time does it leave and what days?
It will leave in San Vicente at 10:50 in the morning, and estimated arrival will be 11:40 in the morning as well. And the flights from Busuanga to San Vicente, it will leave at 3:30 in the afternoon and be here at 4:15 in the afternoon, sir.
Okay, we're very excited about these new flights. Are you expecting, or is the town expecting the bigger airlines to be flying here? Cebu Pacific, PAL, maybe AirAsia? Is it being expected anytime soon?
Yes, I heard from the municipio here in San Vicente that hoping that before the 27 will end, the Philippine airline will cater us.
So before the end of the year?
Yes, sir. Or maybe early next year.
Early next year.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about San Vicente? Because a lot of people have heard so much about San Vicente and the tourist attractions here in San Vicente, since you're operating a tourist travel agency here in San Vicente.
Yeah, actually, San Vicente is well known first of the 14.7-kilometer long beach, wide, the longest beach in the Philippines. And also, we have a unique marine diversity here, marine life, which is San Vicente is good for snorkeling area. And we have one of the biggest island in here, which is Buayan Island. We have a coral farming, which is maybe in the coming year it will be open to the tourists.
And Shasha, what's your favorite island here in San Vicente, Palawan?
Hawaiian Island, sir.
So you've been there, and you love it there.
Yes.
And in Long Beach, are there accommodations available already?
Yes, sir. Right now we have 4 existing accommodation, and well, some of the investor they just waiting to the TIESA office to operate here in San Vicente before they will start to build their accommodation as well.
Thank you so much, the two of you, and maybe you can invite the guests or the tourists to come over to San Vicente, to your beautiful town. Maybe we'll ask Sasha. Come on, Sasha.
We have already airport in San Vicente. You can visit us anytime, and there's a lot of tourist attractions here. Be here soon.
Okay, that was our short clip and interview from San Vicente, Palawan, because we were talking about infrastructure at
Yes.
Tanya, and bagong airport nang bukas sa San Vicente, so there are flights, and you know that whole town is so excited. Imagine having 14.7-kilometer white sand beach na continuous, pristine. We'll be taking a break. We'll be discussing more about tourism, and we're welcoming people to text their questions to us so they can join the discussion. This is Tonino Abana and Tanya Lingat. Don't go away, we'll be back. This is Libertas.